Back. We're actually doing a Free Ranger right here. We actually had already completed good old Free Ranger back in the day, but unfortunately, he didn't get saved. Again, this is just going to be some of our statistics that we get on our initial kind of go round. What we're going to be looking for. I've talked through this a couple times, but if you're looking for that, go ahead and see the other videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring up the stats and Free Ranger himself. So as you can see, he's dealing 32 per. So the thing is, he's got a little combo with the 1, 2, 3 type thing. That being the case, he deals 32 damage right here. That's the upgraded, and we're just counting 2. So 1, 2. As it gets into the combo, and yes, you can keep doing this for a while, but at the same time, we want to have just a 32 right there. So excuse me. So this is just down here. This combo is just for one combo. And doing it 10 times. As you can tell, it's pretty solid just if you look at the numbers right here. So you've got 66 damage per second for just the typical boom boom, and that's just off the market. That's 28. That's when he's not doing 32 per, and then you get that upgrade, which gives it a boosted 76 damage per second, if you see right here, and this jumps up the combo. His combo, I do that in parentheses. It's just it's also a semi-ranged attack, or it becomes a semi-ranged attack, which is something to definitely look into. And it's a pseudo dash attack almost, because he does move forward quite a bit on these, and that's without even pressing any buttons. He's just getting in on the fight. I'm not pressing go forward or anything. Now this I am pressing forward on, and it actually seems like he's going about the same speed. Charged blades is something that is a charge attack, and again, I don't want to get into too many of those. Okay, so this is an interesting dilemma, because it deals 20. Because the 15 it originally does, and then it tries to find something else to like shoot with. Well, shoot, because you notice how it connects from one thing to another. Well, that does damage to one another. It does less, so this starts out with 15, and then it'll deal damage to along the way, and we'll see if we can get it. Okay, so it's going to deal 20 to the original target, and then 10 to further on targets. That being the case, it's great again for a whole host of chompies, because they will just lightning each other up, and that's about all that they can handle. It's not a super fast attack, as it took 7 seconds to get 10 of them done, as you can see, so it only deals about 28 damage a second. Not great, but not bad either. The bread and butter for Free Ranger is going to be his Stormblade Slash. However, his Eye of the Storm attack, it does stun the enemy some. So that's going to be, the stun itself is going to be definitely looked at by itself, just to see how much time it actually causes a opponent to be down, and how much it causes an opponent to be pretty much out of the fight. So we are, for some reason, on... Oh, okay. I know why. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and log out. I think that's the best thing to do here. Main menu. Yep. So this will bring up our game that we've completed. and are just kind of going through to mess around, play a couple levels in Nightmare mode. His stats are going to change quite a bit because of just how much we've completed in the game, all the extra legendary treasures and whatnot. So, also the legendary treasures, we will do a brief on them. They're something that across the board is going to impact, and we'll see how that impacts both story mode and how it impacts the battle arena. Our typical thought process is that since it equals them both, it's actually not going to be involved in the battle arena. But that's just our hypothesis at this point. We haven't actually compared the two battle arenas. We've always done battle arenas in the smaller save slot, just so that there's no bonuses. When we found that there were a whole bunch of extra bonuses that our guys were getting, we had to start that extra save slot and move from there. So there's one of his bottom attacks right here. Kind of fun. Alright, so let's do a level real quick. Let's see. These are all done on Nightmare. Jungle Rumble. Why don't we go ahead and do that? That'll be fun. Oh no. Oh, Evil Eyes Glumshanks. So this is one of those excellent times where you get to watch a pretty tough Nightmare level. This initially shouldn't be too bad, but it will get pretty nasty as he starts getting a whole bunch of people in on this. So there's the typical spiky spikes, poison spikes. So what we'll do is we'll lure him over into one of these. Nope, that was dumb. Alright, so we'll go right here. Okay, so he can't see me, but I'm behind him right now, doing some damage to him. Not great amounts, but pretty solid. So we'll get him over here to this side. We'll just go back and forth between the two. And here we are, right there. Dealing some more damage to him. Okay, we'll just keep going back and forth. There we go. Come on over there. And do a little combo. Just keep rolling on it. Do some damage. Okay, so now you're going to close some off, make it a little bit tougher. It's okay. Doesn't make it an impossible feat yet. That was dumb. Rolling into that those spikes right there. There we go. Get some more damage in. And here he is running into more of those spikes and getting more damage done to him by Free Ranger. And that just did a little bit of damage as I was getting out of his way. So this is about when it starts getting a little bit more tricky. We'll go ahead and stick right over here then. And keep cruising on the damage mobile. At some point, I believe he starts really pushing out a whole bunch of guys.
Yes, they are very tricky, aren't they? The spikes need to go away. Oh, what would Lord Chaos do?
Oh yeah, Plan C.
Archean Knuckle Duster.
These guys are a pain. They do a lot of good stuff for the bad guys anyway. But tossing them around like nobody's business is not something I'm against. We'll just go ahead and keep doing this.
You're too late, Skylander. Those spikes are dangerous.
And all those knuckle dusters have bit the knuckle dust. Should be getting a level up on this soon. Alright, so
Try getting away from this. I can do anything, and no one can stop me. I can control machines with my mind now. Oh, Lord Chaos isn't gonna like this at all. Full speed ahead.
alright.
Is my metal minion.
And more of these knuckle dusters, I'm assuming. Ooh, that was painful. Not what I was actually into trying to do, if you believe it.
Lord Chaos isn't gonna like this at all.
Actually, I was trying to get him to roll over into the
Isn't gonna like this at all.
roll over into these beasts. Alright, we'll just keep doing some damage. Well, we're actually getting close to getting him finished out here. Ooh, he is. We are. Alright, so we are very close right here. Try and get out of the way and deal the last little bit of damage to Evil Eyes Glumshanks right here. Oh no, we're just gonna miss. Whew. Unfortunately, I don't know if Free Ranger is gonna be able to make it. No. I think I just ran into... Oh, bummer. That was a huge bummer. Yeah. We'll do the other one that we worked on tonight, which was Stink Bomb, if you can remember. I should be able to get this done. I haven't done any. And there's the... Wow. Alright, that was a one-hit KO type deal right there. So, yeah, we'll just shift on to someone that's actually going to finish out the deal. And that's Magna Shift. And he is just a beast and a half. Okay, so we'll go right here. And we'll just let him zero in. And that's all it takes. Just one more go around. That's a bummer. Almost had it too.
Pull yourself together, Glumshanks. You can do this. You're evil enough now. You want to go back to washing Chaos's dirty socks? This is it. This is your shot.
Poor Glumshanks.
Who am I kidding?
No damage taken. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. But on the plus side, that was a solid nightmare level that was just passed. So another one. We just got a couple more before getting that final volcano hat, which is pretty intense. I haven't put too much time into it. We stopped doing that for a little while to get some statistics, but I like to work it in every now and again. So there you've seen quite a bit of not chaos gathering, quite a bit of statistic gathering tonight, and a little bit of nightmare level with Free Ranger. Unfortunately, he did not make it all the way. He almost did. He should have, if I had just paid a little bit more attention to that last little set of rockets that he sent out. And we almost had that health too coming right there. So that being the case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. It was good having you guys, and if you guys have any questions, please direct them to maxstatshelp@gmail.com. That's maxstatshelp@gmail.com, or the Twitch account or Facebook at maxstats. These are all linked to on our Twitch page, and love to hear any feedback that you have. I hope you guys had a great night, as much fun as I had tonight, and I'll see you in Skyland. Poor Masters.